My name is Matt Connerton, and of course, joining me all the way from the great state of Iowa, my partner in crime in this venture, Eric Pilcher. Hello, Eric.
Hello, Matt. Before we get into it, I need to
Yes.
issue an apology
Okay.
to our good friend Charles Richardson.
Okay.
I
Have you
was
wronged
supposed
him?
to join him on his
Oh,
live stream last night.
yeah.
For those that listen to Matt Connerton Unleashed, I had an embarrassing episode. My voice cracked very badly. I sounded like a prepubescent teen, more than normal. Um, and my voice did not get better. It turned into a cough and a runny nose. Um, and I realized that it was probably seasonal allergies.
Yeah. I know
So I
that
took
is.
an allergy pill at 1 o'clock and did not wake up until around 8 p.m.
Oh, wow.
So I missed going on Charles's live stream. I was awake, but not awake. And if
Yeah.
anyone is taking a allergy pill, you know exactly what I'm saying.
Oh, I know what you mean. I just take because I have allergies too. I just take an over-the-counter decongestant, but I have to be very careful to make sure it's non-drowsy because one time I did make a mistake and I took the kind that makes you drowsy, and it knocked me on my ass, and I learned a valuable lesson from that.
Well, I take Zyrtec,
Mm-hmm.
and Zyrtec, for some reason, it does make me drowsy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, I mean, just because of everything else I take right now,
Mm-hmm.
with diabetes and other stuff, I make sure that it doesn't counteract. And so yeah, I feel really bad to Charles. I haven't had a chance to send him an apology message, but I figured we were doing this, I would apologize on
Yeah.
here. Hope he sees it. I'm sorry, Charles. I'm honored for the invitation and I really wanted to be on there.
Yeah, no, I'm sure he
But
understands. He had invited me as well, as you know, and I told him I said I'll try if I can, but I was skeptical I was going to be able to because Jenny and I hadn't even watched SmackDown yet, so we were behind. So we were probably about 30 minutes behind everybody else when Saturday night's main event was on. So
just wait. I watched it right after.
mhm.
I like literally picked up my phone and I turned it downwards. So the screen was down when I woke up and started watching it from the beginning.
Yeah,
Because I didn't want any spoilers.
right. Well, we'll in a moment we can talk a little bit about that in the undercard. Might be a shorter show than usual tonight because you and I were talking off air. Of course, you're still feeling the effects of your allergies and don't want your voice
My
squeaking.
voice, my yeah, we have a pretty big fan who might have a heyday with that.
That's true. That's true. Well, that reminds me. So we actually have a new sponsorship opportunity, and I know this
Are we getting
Stephanie.
paid?
Well, not yet. We got to. I'm hoping to work something out, but
Okay.
the Stephanie VPN opportunity didn't quite work out the way that I'd hoped. Probably did.
Shut down. The government shut down, man. It was
That
.gov site.
that's true. That's true. But
And
we
it's
do have.
all the Democrats' fault.
Oh, sure. But we do have another opportunity. And by the way, I apologize to our audio listeners if you're listening to the podcast. This part will require a little bit of theater of the mind, but I am excited to share this, and our video viewers will understand when they see this why I'm so excited about this opportunity. So there's this new app. It's called Imposter AI, and what it does, and this is wild, but this is so cool. So say you have an old picture or a video or something of someone who is clearly, in your estimation, pretending to be someone they're not. And you want to see, but it's from the past, like maybe it's from a few decades ago, even. But you want to take that picture and you want to see what that person actually looks like in real life today. So the AI
Okay.
The AI will actually take this picture from decades ago of a person who was clearly not who they said they were, but an imposter. And the AI then figures out what this imposter, what their true identity is, but not what their true identity was back then, but what that person looks like today. And I guess the idea behind the technology, what's that?
It's like advanced staging. You remember on America's Most Wanted when they'd have, or Unsolved Mysteries, they would have a missing person. And they're like, we used enhanced aging to show what this person would look like today.
Right. But
okay.
But this one is specifically for imposters, for people trying to get one over on everybody. It's amazing. The idea being that if you want to then in the present day go and confront that person for trying to be somebody else in the past, you can do it. It's remarkable.
Like trying to be a rock star.
Yeah, exactly like that. So
okay.
So this is what sold me on the app and why I'm so excited about it. So I took this picture, right? Now, this is, of course, for anyone who doesn't know, this is a Sammy Hagar impersonator from 1986 at a WWF event. This guy was claiming to be Sammy Hagar. Now, what I did was, using the imposter AI, I actually used this to confirm something. I now have irrefutable proof of who we believed.
Is his name Josh?
Is his name what?
Josh?
No. But I'll show you.
Oh.
I took this picture here. This is going to be shocking. I took this picture here. We now have proof. And I fed it into the app, and this is what came back. See that picture right there? You know who that is.
Oh, I know exactly who that is.
Yep. So that's what the AI came up with that picture. It's remarkable, isn't it? It's uncanny. So anyway, so that sold me on the app. So and they are running a promotion. Now they haven't committed to a full contract yet, but as a trial, you can get the app. You can get this app for free for 30 days if you go to imposter.ai and sign up. And the only thing is, though, to get the app for free, so we get credit for this, you do have to use the promo code, and the promo code is fuck ESPN.
Ooh, I'm on board with that promo code.
Oh,
I'm on board with that promo code.
Oh, shit. I'm glad you like the promo code, but I just got a text message. I made a mistake. It's not. The promo code is Jose Martinez. I screwed up. It's not fuck ESPN. I'm sorry.
Oh, well,
yeah, I got
to switch from YouTube TV to DirecTV Stream.
Really? Why?
Well, because YouTube TV lost all the ESPN networks.
Oh.
So yesterday was college football, and you can't. I'm a sports guy. I can't miss college football.
Right. I can see how that would be problematic.
So I had to make the switch.
No.
I will say I'm much happier with DirecTV Stream. It's a bit more pricier, but it's a great product.
Good. All right. Well, very good. But so hopefully imposter.ai, go there and promo code Jose Martinez, get a free month. It's exciting.
Jose Martinez. It's interesting you bring up Jose Martinez.
Really?
It's very interesting because, there are very, 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 very few things that cause me to want to speak out. People can say whatever they want about me. Fine. I don't care. Make fun of my voice. Cool. Call me monkey boy. Whatever. But when you come at my co-host And you are a co-host, Matt. We are partners in this endeavor. No one is riding on anyone's coattails in this.
Right, right.
And you attack our credibility and our overall ability. Now I have a problem. Jose, let me just say this. This is a pro wrestling podcast. You want to threaten us? You want to threaten us saying you're coming after us? You want some? Come get some.
Oh,
buddy, you want a piece of us? Cool. Come at us, Jose. Do your worst. Buddy, we have done 20 episodes in my 4 years of fighting with you, Jose. You haven't done 20 episodes of your shitbag, wretchedly horrible show. You haven't. You have no talent or ability. You want to sit here and say, I have no credentials? Listen here, you New York sewer rat. I have interviewed senators, representatives, governors, UFC professional athletes, NFL Hall of Famers. You cannot touch me in this. I have achieved more in the 6 months of doing this podcast. Rocky, my dog sitting behind me, achieved more licking his fixed penis than you achieve in a day. Joe, you are going after the wrong people. Stick to going after the onions. Stick to going after whatever boogeymen you got to go after to blame your lack of talent and ability on. And another thing, you want to sit here and say you deserve a radio show? Motherfucker, no one deserves anything in this world. Not a single person. And especially in this business of journalism and broadcast journalism, you work, you scratch, you claw for everything you have. Don't you ever, and I mean ever, in your life, come at me or my co-host again. Don't. You do not want any of this. You are a herpy on the penis of journalism. That is what you are. That is all you will ever be. That is all you are ever going to be. This is the last time I will speak to you directly on this. You waste of fucking space.
Now, in fairness, oh, sorry, I forgot I muted my mic. In fairness, Joe did, when you talk about interviewing people, Joe did interview the keyboard player for Vanilla Fudge. So we should keep that in mind.
Whoop-de-doo. I don't give a shit. I would give him a pass on just about anything. But to sit here and say the things he said about you, Jenny, me, John, to be so everyone knows, I have given Jose Martinez an opportunity to speak to me in a civilized manner. I called into his show, and I'm not begging to speak on his show. He blocks everyone, myself, you, Billy Painter, everyone from calling. He blocks us.
Yes.
And he calls us cowards. Buddy, we're all standing right here. We're all doing what we enjoy doing. Matt and I do not get paid for this. We do this because we love to do it and we enjoy, I think anyway, I can't speak for Matt. We enjoy talking to each other.
Yes.
That is something that you can't fathom. Because from the sounds of it, you have very minimal people that actually enjoy speaking with you. And based on your videos, I can see why.
Yeah, I don't think he has any actual friends. I've always gotten the impression he doesn't have any friends.
He has Big Kev.
I never even hear him mention Big Kev anymore. He talks about this guy, Mr. D, who I don't think he's ever met in person. And I don't think he has any actual friends. What?
His tech guy. His tech guy. Who's a black.
As he puts it. Yes. As
he puts it. I would never say that.
No.
On my own accord, but that's the way he words it. Thank you, Matt, for clarifying that. Because that itself is very racist.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. No. So it just got kind of stuck in my craw a little bit. To sit here and constantly threaten, at some point, you just gotta say, okay, gloves are off.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
By the way, do you know if the guy from Vanilla Fudge is still alive? I'd like to interview him. Just to piss off.
Sure, we could meet him at a gig at Six Flags.
Maybe, yeah. That'd be exciting.
I mean, or at a local karaoke bar. You have one of those in Manchester, don't you?
Oh, we sure do. We sure do.
Yeah, I'm sure you could find him at one because he's probably there.
Yes. Yes. Wonderful. All right. Well, anything else to anything to add on that subject, or should we talk more about last night?
We should talk about good things because I've actually had a pretty good day today. So
good. I'm glad. Yeah. Saturday night's main event, of course, was last night, and I thought it was very good. I enjoyed the show. There's people online who will criticize it no matter what, but I thought it was good.
I think it was a good show. And I think everything made sense. And in a pro wrestling show, that's what we can hope for.
Logical storytelling, like we were talking about on Unleashed. Yeah, it's important.
Yeah. Now, I did send a photo in our group chat that was taken last night. That might have been a shot at Tony Khan. If you could pull that up. I just thought of that.
Yeah, let me get it. But yeah, go ahead and talk about it while I find it.
It's a photo of Jade Cargill, CM Punk, Ricky Saints, formerly known as Ricky Starks, and Cody Rhodes. Now, they're all champions now. Spoiler alert, after I spoiled it. They're all champions in WWE now.
Yes.
But what's interesting about this is they all were let go or contracts not renewed in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know your opinion, Matt. You always ask me mine first, and I want to shift to you. What are your thoughts on this? Because I have thoughts.
Well, I do think it's definitely a direct shot at AEW, and it reminds me of what was it on NXT? Like Cody was visiting NXT or something, and there was this backstage segment where it was Cody, I think Ricky Saints. I keep wanting to say Starks. Ricky Saints and a couple of other people. I forget who else. And Cody said something to them like, I think we're all in a good place now or something, which was pretty obvious and overt. I don't remember who else was there. Do you know the moment that I'm referring to?
Moment, but this I think is a bigger shot.
Yeah.
This is a direct shot at Tony Khan and AEW, because you have 4 individuals, 3 of which you basically let walk.
Mm-hmm.
And one you fired under extenuating circumstances.
Yeah.
And they are all the top champions for their show. So, look, if I'm Tony Khan, I'm looking at this, and he won't do this because I don't think he's a real self-reflective individual. But I think he should look at this and be like, what am I doing wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Let's remove CM Punk from the equation. You let Jade Cargill go, and your women's division is god-awful. You let Mercedes Moné do whatever the F she wants.
Right.
Ricky Starks could probably be the TNT champion. You never did anything with him. And Cody Rhodes, one of the godfathers of your company, you allegedly, I'm saying allegedly because we don't even know what was done, but Cody said they were disrespectful during contract negotiations.
Yeah.
And to be fair to Cody, Cody gave a lot to AEW.
Yes, he did. Absolutely.
Cody put a lot of guys over, and a lot of guys wouldn't be in the spots they're in AEW if it wasn't for Cody.
Right.
And Cody brought in a lot of talent for AEW, i.e. Ricky Starks, QT Marshall, who they wanted to re-sign and are doing absolutely nothing with, Chris Statlander, on down the line.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Tony Khan really needs to look at this picture and have some self-reflection on mistakes he's made.
Yeah, agreed. I agree. Absolutely. It was exciting to see CM Punk win the belt.
I thought that's my one gripe. And I just thought of this gripe. It was very anticlimactic.
You thought so?
And yeah, I was expecting a big moment to happen.
Oh, after the match or during the match?
No, during the match. I was expecting a turn or something. And we didn't get it. But I will say this. Jey Uso should never be allowed to do a GTS again. And CM Punk should never do a spear again.
Right. Yeah.
Because both looked horrendous.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad
they did not look good.
I thought they might do a turn with Jey, but I'm kind of glad that they didn't, because I do think they're going to eventually. I think it's inevitable, but I think they can kind of draw that out a little bit, and an interesting story can be told. Now that Jey blew that opportunity, now Roman can get in his ear even more and try to convince Jey to change his attitude, and there's the friction with Jey and his brother and everything. So I think there's an opportunity there to really kind of, for some really good long-term storytelling, which I think is kind of Triple H's calling card at this point anyway. So I'm kind of glad they didn't do the turn yet. Let's build to that a little more. You know, that's what I think. So I think it's good.
I'm sick of the yeet.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm done. I was watching it last night, and maybe it was because I wasn't feeling the best. So and Notre Dame did not play well yesterday, so that had me very agitated. They only beat a team with 1 win and now 8 losses by 15 points. So I was very upset with that. sports ball, Matt.
Right.
So maybe my judgment was clouded, but I was laying there watching it and I'm like, I'm really sick of this crap.
Mm.
And then this whole run it back, stop. Like, no, let's get to the entrance everyone wants to see.
Right. I don't like it. I think it's fun.
And CM Punk paying tribute to Duke Rufus, a pioneer of Midwest mixed martial arts. Duke Rufus is so highly thought of here. In the Midwest, Duke Rufus is like him and Pat Miletich in the Midwest. Duke means more now than Pat does. Pat's a legend, but Duke has continued it. So much so that one of the fight camps here in Cedar Rapids, Team Hard Drive, is a Rufus Sport affiliate. That's how far the Rufus Sport branch goes.
So I didn't realize until last night watching Saturday night's main event when Michael Cole said it, I didn't realize Duke Rufus had died. And then I looked it up and he was only 55. Do you know what killed him? That's young.
Heart attack while he was sleeping.
Jeez, at 55. Wow.
And I actually had the privilege at a mixed martial arts show in Cedar Rapids here to have like a 45-minute conversation with Duke.
Yeah.
You would not meet a more kind, genuine, and a guy that just like we see so many times people and you say they're like, oh, he's a consummate professional. And I hate that term because it's so generic. He's a consummate professional. What's that even mean? And then turns out the guy ends up beating his wife. And it's like, oh, guess he's not. Oh, well, no, he's still a consummate professional, but he's just a garbage human being. Oh, okay. Duke, you could tell he loved mixed martial arts. Guy would come to these Cedar Rapids fight shows, do color commentary on his own dime, travel here, and just do color commentary to talk about mixed martial arts. For a public access cable channel.
Yeah.
And
wow.
At his camp, he had guys like Anthony Pettis, Tyron Woodley, big guys, top tier UFC mixed martial arts fighters. And here he is driving to Cedar Rapids, Iowa as a favor to talk, and took time to talk to the fans and even talk to kids and was showing them technique.
Yeah.
No, stand like this. Just an awesome guy. And the mixed martial arts community lost a gem.
Well, so for people who don't know this, we should clarify the reason, why CM Punk was so upset, and you could see it on his face. You could see it on Punk's face. He was grieving. Was Duke Rufus is who trained Punk.
Yeah, Duke trained
for UFC.
Punk and was Punk's business manager for his UFC career.
Oh, I didn't realize that part. Okay, I didn't know that part.
A lot of times in mixed martial arts, your trainer also, or someone that your trainer is associated with, acts as your business manager.
Okay, did not know that.
Yeah, they work hand in hand because the trainer needs to know, hey, UFC called, there's 3 guys. Oh, I got to start finding tape on these 3 guys so I have it ready.
Yeah.
Okay. Or like UFC calls and says, hey, this guy's going to miss weight. Are you willing to do the fight at a catch weight? Well, I don't know if we can bulk him back up. the business manager can't make that decision. So going to go to the trainer or the trainer who's training him the most, because all fight camps, big fight camps have multiple trainers that work with guys.
Yeah.
Or he's going to be like, no, he can't. Yes, he can. So it's a collaborative effort.
Okay. So 55. So he died of a heart attack in his sleep. Well, at least he didn't. I mean, at least he didn't suffer. Obviously. I mean, if that's what happened.
And so yeah, a lot of people. That's not the factual, like the proven reason, but that's what's rumored.
That's what's
he
believed.
died in his sleep.
Well, that's the best way to go. But 55, wow, too young to die. That's for sure. Wow, that's too bad. Yeah, like I said, I didn't even realize he had passed away until they mentioned it on SNME. But that's obviously why Punk looked. He looked pretty distraught. You could see it. You could see it in his face when he was walking out.
The tights were such an amazing tribute.
Yes,
with the Rufus Sport Lightning Bolt and the jacket that said Duke and had the Punk fist with the holding the lightning bolt. It just amazing, and just shows the loyalty CM Punk has to people that are loyal to him.
Yeah.
I've spoken. I know Scott Colton, Colt Cabana. I know the issues him and CM Punk have. I'm gonna say, it's tough for me because Scott Colton is a great guy. But Scott Colton is also immature. Scott Colton is also very nonsensical. And very much aloof. And so everyone's like, well, CM Punk went on his podcast and said all this stuff that got him into legal trouble, so CM Punk should cover the lawyer fees. Scott Colton allowed CM Punk to come on his podcast. Scott Colton probably, as host of a podcast, should have done some legal research and had a lawyer advise him of things that CM Punk could and could not say. And knowing CM Punk like he did, should have known that some heavy stuff was going to come out.
In defense of, I don't disagree with anything that you're saying, but I'll just play devil's advocate. From Scott Colton's point of view, he probably was caught up in the moment thinking, and he already had a successful podcast. Actually, he's one of the first people to have. He's kind of a trailblazer. He's one of the first people to have a successful podcast.
He actually is a trailblazer in another sense. He did Wrestling Row Diaries. He did released videos of him on the road on DVD.
Oh, okay.
That was something big because that's never been done before. Scott Colton is smart in a marketing sense.
Yeah, so he was probably caught up in the moment of this is going to take, again, his already very successful podcast and make it huge, which it kind of did, at least in the moment. I mean, I'd never bothered to listen to a single episode of The Art of Wrestling. I was aware of it, but I'd never actually listened to it until CM Punk. So, I can see how that would happen. And as far as I know, in terms of covering his legal expenses, there was some sort of agreement and then fell apart. And I don't really understand it all. And I think the two of them are probably the only ones who know the full story, but whatever. I mean, I love CM Punk and I respect Colt Cabana for what he's accomplished. I don't really have any strong feelings about him one way or the other, though, beyond that.
I've never, besides him stealing French fries off my plate at Hooters in Davenport, Iowa, had a bad experience with Scott Colton.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
He's always been funny, nice. I have heard people that have had bad experiences with him. But
Okay.
that is their story to tell. That isn't my story to tell. I don't have a bad thing to say about it.
Okay. Okay. Well, very good, but
He is
very
not Ian Rotten.
no. I would hope not. I would hope not.
No. But he also is still a staunch Ian Rotten supporter.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yes, he had Ian Rotten on The Art of Wrestling after he was blackballed following that train wreck of an interview I sent you.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Which I still haven't had a chance to watch, but I'm going to.
You and Jenny gotta listen to it because I want to know your thoughts. I actually took a break from watching wrestling for like 3 months after that interview.
Really?
It shook my fandom to its core.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, you really like it really makes you think. I mean, they could do if more people knew who Ian Rotten was, they should do a Dark Side of the Ring about him.
I'm surprised they haven't, actually. It's probably coming.
They did one on Chris Colt, so
yeah.
I didn't know who Chris Colt was till they did a Chris Colt episode.
Yeah.
I didn't know who Herb Abrams was.
Right.
I knew what UWF was, but I didn't know all the stuff that happened and who the hell Herb Abrams was.
Yeah. Well, should we move on to the main event, or did you have anything else you wanted to say about SNME?
I love Saturday night's main event.
I
thought it was weird seeing Jade Cargill win in essentially a squash. Kind of leads me to believe what I said on Matt Connerton Unleashed, that Tiffany's probably taken some time off.
Well, I also think it made sense because part of the story was Tiffany's knee injury. So I kind of like the way they did it. Actually, I thought it was cool.
Some of those power bombs were just rough. They did.
But they look good.
And I don't think they look good, but and that Jaded was brutal.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
She went over strong though. That's for sure.
She went over something. The plywood. Yeah. That plywood got over more than Tiffany Stratton did. Goodness gracious. But yeah, and Dominic retained.
Yes.
So
which I
figured.
Good. Yeah,
but I think the great thing about Dom is you now have to sit there. You have to sit there and think, how does Dom retain now? Now it's not if he retains, it's how.
Right.
Like last night, you're like, it's Penta, it's Rusev. How does he get out of this? And man.
He lies, he cheats, he steals. That's how. It's perfect.
Yes.
It's perfect. All right, well, should we move on to the I got a belly full of meatloaf, but hopefully we can get through this.
I'm surprised. I am surprised that's the only thing you have a belly of after watching this.
Well, so full disclosure. So I did not watch the full event. Jenny and I just watched the Chamber of Horrors match, and a horror it was. And as someone who is a lifelong opponent of capital punishment, I objected to it on multiple levels. But I think what repulsed me the most was the match itself. It was rough.
It should. Hoofda.
Yeah.
A lot going on here.
It's pretty bad. But should we talk about the wait, what now? Was that the opening match on the show?
Yes, it was.
That's right, because I thought I heard him say, I thought I heard Jim Ross say it was the opening match, which had me a little bit surprised.
Well, because you gotta get it out of the way for matches like Big Josh and PN News defeated the Creatures, Creature 1 and Creature 2.
Yeah. Oh boy. That's a main event in any arena.
Oh man. Nelly, we're burning down the house with that one.
Ugh.
I mean, this card is something. I mean, one, the Chamber of Horrors match, which we're going to talk about, it originally was supposed to be Sting and the Steiner brothers against Oz, the Diamond Stud, the One Man Gang, and Barry Windham.
Yeah.
But Cactus Jack replaced Oz, Vader replaced Windham, and Abdullah replaced Gang.
Yeah. Poor Abdullah the Butcher. Didn't turn out to be a good night for him, did it?
You know, the guy's still going through health issues, so I will say it did not. Definitely not a moment on his highlight reel.
No. Yeah, Jenny and I sat through the match today. It was tedious. Like, just a couple quick observations though. The pyro at the beginning of the match was so random and strange. It was like, it was bizarre. And then something else and the cheesy music, of course. Then I noticed something else. When Abdullah the Butcher was coming out, it didn't even say on the Chiron Abdullah the Butcher. It just said the Butcher. So it's like they couldn't even bother to get his name right, which was a problem for WCW back then. That was not unusual for those kinds of things to happen. But yeah, it just said the Butcher.
This is the first match. This was the first match of the WCW era.
Oh, it was after the split with NWA?
Yes, this was the first Halloween Havoc held by WCW alone following the NWA split. Talk about born under a bad sign.
Jeez. It's just brutal.
Yeah, I never thought I would be in a match where I'm watching it and Abdullah the Butcher is in it and he isn't the worst worker.
Who would you say was the worst?
I gotta go with El Gigante.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you have a bad match with Undertaker at WrestleMania, you kind of live in wrestling infamy.
The thing is, though, I think it would be a challenge for anyone to have, like a good match in this, because the structure itself, especially once can't believe I'm even saying this. Once the electric chair descends into the middle of the ring, it's like you've got no room to do anything in there. Like that was, it was so strange and not a good idea.
I want to say this. We will say a lot of negative things about El Gigante. Gigante, sorry. But
El Gigante, I think it's how Jim Ross said it, yeah.
Jorge Gonzalez, you won't hear anyone say a bad thing about him. I mean, guy sent all of his money back home to his family in Argentina. He died broke in 2010 because of it. Like Harvey Whippleman, when he was his manager in WWF, then had to kind of tell him, Jorge, you can't do this.
What, send all his money home?
Yeah. I mean, and the only reason WCW signed him is because he was chosen in the 1988 NBA draft by the Atlanta Hawks.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. They bought his rights for $30,000. However, he couldn't, because he'd played on the Argentinian national team.
Yeah.
But he couldn't, he had a serious knee injury back when they didn't know what they know now. Arthroscopic, go in, sew it up. A knee injury ended your basketball career. But by God, he can wrestle.
Oh boy.
I mean,
Yeah.
and Ted Turner was owner of the Hawks, so man, recoup losses somehow.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know how anyone could have done much of anything exciting in that ring anyway. Like I said, I mean, no room to work.
And it was just such. This is a time where WCW was literally throwing turds at a wall to see what would stick. Every pay-per-view, it seemed, and it's ironic that this is kind of what ended them. There's a lot of things that ended them, and if you want to know them, I can't recommend this book enough. Nitro by Guy Evans, an unbiased look at the rise and fall of WCW with, I mean, full access, production notes, emails, everything is in there. He interviewed people who haven't been interviewed about WCW before or since. He talked to them. So that book, if you're a wrestling fan, you really gain an understanding for what went wrong in WCW when you read this book.
Okay. I'm gonna have to read that. I haven't read that.
It is a long read, but it's a quick one because you just get so engrossed and you really look at it and you're sitting there and you watch shows like Who Killed WCW, and as much as I dislike Vince Russo, it's not entirely, he didn't do it. It was corporate. No. It was corporate greed. It was AOL, Time Warner that just came in and siphoned
it. They didn't want it.
Yeah. And I mean, there were missteps done along the way that, yes, Vince Russo made. Yes, Eric Bischoff made that got that ball rolling. But I mean, yeah, they took less money to sell it to Vince McMahon than to sell it to Eric Bischoff's group because they didn't even want it on TNT.
Right.
So without airtime, it was worthless unless you already had airtime elsewhere. And they didn't give Eric Bischoff even time to find airtime elsewhere.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I mean, they were trying hokey crap like this all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
but it was just
the king of the hokey.
Yeah. Well, that and it was just hard to watch. It was just hard to sit through. It was just tedious.
You only have, not to shortchange anyone in this match, because chicken salad out of chicken shit. You only have two. You only have, from what I'm looking at, 3 guys. 4. I don't know if, 4. I would say 4 at this point. That could really work. Sting, Scott Hall, Cactus Jack, and Big Van Vader.
Well, the Steiners too.
Moving on.
What? No?
The Steiners are very good. The Steiners are one-trick ponies. They're very good at one trick. But if they're in a match where they can't do that one trick, I mean, I think they're easily one of the top 10 greatest tag teams ever. But singularly, I think Scott was able to do more as a singles than Rick.
Well, yeah, but it was character work that got him over, not his ring work.
Yeah, I think both of them together, the sum was greater than the parts. And
oh, definitely. I agree.
I think that when you broke them up, you it's a lot like what people thought would happen to the Rockers when they broke the Rockers up, but they didn't realize what a work. I mean, they knew, but you don't know until you see it in action what a workhorse Shawn was.
Right.
And then Marty Jannetty just fell apart.
Yeah, he imploded.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, this match was I was glad when it was over.
It was only, how long did it seem like it was to you, Matt? I would like to know.
It seemed like it was at least a half hour. I know it was, I think, 19 minutes.
12 minutes, 33 seconds.
Is that including the entrances? Because I think the YouTube video is like 19. Okay, because the YouTube video is like 19 minutes. So yeah, but it did seem longer. It seemed it was unbearable.
I thought when I was watching the event, because there are some interesting matches on this event. It's a shame that this started it off because you had Brian Pillman win the lightweight championship tournament. You had Steve Austin have a killer match with Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah.
The championship match between Luger and Ron Simmons was actually, for those two guys, quite good. If people say Lex Luger can't work, this is one of the matches I'd have them go watch because he does a very good job.
Okay.
He really does.
Right.
I really can't sit here and bash Lex.
Yeah. So do you think the event was good overall then?
God, no. Look,
okay.
Look,
just a few bright spots.
There are a few bright spots, but man, I mean, this was the beginning of the end for Luger. He only defended the title twice after this and left to join the World Bodybuilding Federation.
Yeah.
I mean, Oz, who faced one of the strongman competitors, Bill Kazmaier. Goodness gracious. Would become Vinny Vegas in a turn that would ultimately lead us down the road to the start of the NWO. So there is precipices that begin here that I think it's a very key event in wrestling lore. You really you're like, wait a minute, that's Razor Ramon. Why is he playing a gigolo?
Right.
Wait a minute. That guy with the gray hair, is that Kevin Nash? By God, it is. And why is Richard Morton facing Brian Pillman for a lightweight title?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I might have to go back and watch some of that. Some of those matches.
The fact that the championship match only got 19 minutes, and Brian Pillman got 12 minutes, 45 seconds to win the light heavyweight championship.
Yeah.
I mean, this definitely, you could see, I think the best match of the night is, I'm going to go on this card, is Steve Austin versus Dustin Rhodes. It's a 15-minute time limit draw, but both guys just go.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. I think you could have cut, they had a 1 minute 13 second match between Van Hammer and Doug Summers.
Oh, Doug Summers, was he one of the Pistols or something?
No, Doug Summers was a part of a team in AWA with Playboy Buddy Rose.
Oh, wow. Okay.
If you have See, if you're a fan of Shawn Michaels, most fans of Shawn know this match. It's called the Las Vegas Bloodbath, where they have a 2 out of 3 falls match with Playboy Buddy Rose and Pretty Boy Doug Summers, the Midnight Rockers, and a blade job goes horribly wrong.
Oh, wow.
Shawn nicks the artery in his head.
Yeah.
And blood everywhere. And it aired on ESPN.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You guys go look for it. It's definitely a lesson learned by Shawn.
Yeah.
And if you wonder why Shawn was able to get juice so quick in matches, it's because it never healed right. So he was able to just get, if he nicked it with his fist just right, he could bust it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
If you look at him closely, you can see the scar tissue on his forehead that isn't built up from years of blading. That was one blade job.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It puts Eddie Guerrero and JBL Judgment Day to shame with the amount of blood that is spilled. And that was one of the few times Eddie made a mistake.
Yeah.
Do you know the story behind that, Matt?
I think so, because I think I've heard JBL tell the story on Something to Wrestle.
Basically, Eddie took a shit ton of Tylenol.
Yeah.
Before blading, because he wanted it to look good. And it was Eddie being in Eddie's head that it wasn't going to look good. And yeah, oh my goodness. That happened actually in Minneapolis, Minnesota at the Target Center.
So the Tylenol thinned his blood.
Oh yeah. Like when I lived in Mason City, Iowa, one of my friends was actually there live. And he said, like, people were looking away.
Yeah. I believe it.
He's like, they literally took a squeegee out to the mat in between matches and were squeegeeing it off.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, because then there's worries about hepatitis and
all
of that. Yeah.
Just, oh my goodness. It wasn't like 9 times out of 10, I'll tell the audience this. When a guy bleeds too much in a match, he bladed wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Or he thinks he isn't getting enough and he keeps cutting.
Yeah.
You need one cut, and all you impressionable viewers, do not do this.
Right.
We do not want sued.
No.
You cut right on the hairline and you let it trickle. Now, if it doesn't trickle or you're not getting enough, then hit it. But never cut again.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. And do not let anyone gig you. It never ends well. Unless you're Stone Cold Steve Austin and Bret the Hitman Hart. Then it does. Yeah. But because Austin had never bled before.
Yeah.
That was his first time.
Obviously, he trusted Bret.
Well, yeah, but Bret told him, he goes, I would never tell you to do this, but Steve, you can trust me. Let me do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're an up and coming wrestler, do not let someone do it for you. There's just too much temptation there. If you potato that, and then you're giving them a razor. Oh my goodness.
It's a lot that can go wrong.
If Mass Transit were still alive, just ask him. I personally would never ask New Jack, even knowing what we know now. Even if I were him then, what in your right mind would lead you to go up to New Jack and be like, "Hey, gig me"? No. Yeah. I'd rather be gigged by Magic Johnson with an open wound than New Jack.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, is there anything else to say about Halloween Havoc 91 or the Chamber of Horrors?
This just began a trend of WCW doing horrible gimmicky matches at Halloween Havoc. You had the coal miners spin the wheel, make the deal, the coal miners glove match, which
I loved the promos though. I loved the promos leading up to that.
But eventually the bell has to ring, Matt.
Yeah.
I mean, and bad enough that Sting has said they didn't even really know the rules going into the match.
Yeah.
Then you had it uncensored. They tried to bring back I would call it an aborted fetus of the Chamber of Horrors match when they had the many level steel cage with the Alliance to End Hulkamania versus Hulk Hogan and Macho Man. And you have both of them just blow through all of your top heels.
Yeah.
And
it's pretty bad.
You had the worst gimmick match of all time, the monster truck battle between the Giant and Hulk Hogan, where the Giant gets knocked off the top of the building of Cobo Hall.
Yeah, but which side did he fall on?
Oh my God. And then you had the debut of the Yeti.
Oh, the Yeti.
Yes. Oh my goodness. And oh my God. Yes. Guys, listen, viewers, you think we're making all of this up. No, we are not. All of these, except the Alliance 10 to Hulkamania matches, happened at Halloween Havoc.
Yeah.
They all did at one Halloween or another. And then Halloween Havoc also had the biggest fail in WCW history.
What was that?
They lost their airtime.
They what? Lost what?
They lost their airtime. They went
their end time?
Airtime.
Oh, right.
People didn't see the main event.
Oh, yeah.
That happened at a Halloween Havoc.
Yeah. Yeah, they ended up having to show the main event on Nitro the next night, if I remember correctly.
And lost millions.
Yeah. Yeah, because people were pissed.
Yeah. That's probably the best match of Goldberg's career.
Yeah, Goldberg versus DDP. Yeah, I remember watching it on Nitro the next night because I never paid for anything WCW, and it was. Yeah, I agree with you. That probably was the best match of Goldberg's career, and one of DDP's better matches too.
I mean, yeah. Again, it just. Oh boy, yeah. I actually was watching it as many of my childhood pay-per-view matches begin. I wasn't sitting in my buddy Rob Deason's basement watching it. I was sitting at home watching it because that's back when you could still just call your cable operator and get it. I was watching it in my room and I got up and pounded on my wall like someone call. It went out. Cable went out. and it said viewer's choice, and I'm like, pounding, like, somebody. I gave my aunt $40 to watch this event because I had a job at the time.
Yeah.
I was a entrepreneurial 17-year-old flipping burgers at Hardee's.
Yeah.
So I was flush with dollar bills.
Yes. Yes.
Or I thought I was. I was making $5.75 an hour.
Yeah.
I thought I was king shit.
Yeah. Wow. Well,
I still don't think I ever got my $40 back from Aunt Cindy for that.
oh, she's still around?
Yes, I love my Aunt Cindy to death. That is one of the toughest women ever.
I remember you talking about her before.
She's
so get your $40.
No, I owe her way more than $40 fucking dollars.
Okay.
I'll be
Gotcha.
100% honest. That woman has survived breast cancer, and at the beginning of October, she had a kidney removed.
Oh wow.
Because she had kidney cancer.
Oh Jesus.
So
Wow.
yeah, one tough woman, and she's still refusing to give up her Black Velvet and Pepsis.
Yeah.
You know what? And you know what? That woman is my mother. And like I said, I owe her way more than $40. So
Yeah.
she can have it. But yeah. She's like, she came into my room and she goes, I know what happened. Someone messed up, and walked away. And I'm like,
well, she was right.
45 minutes. That's all you got? Someone messed up. I'm going to go to school tomorrow. Everyone's going to be talking about this, and I'm going to have to act like I saw it, look like a moron. And to be fair, everyone was talking about it, but no one knew what happened.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Until like in the afternoon when we had study hall and got to go to the computer lab and look it up on the internet.
Yeah.
Oh, they're showing it tonight on Nitro. I think that's probably one of the last times I actually missed Raw to watch Nitro.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember watching it like, oh, that was good. Like, not $40 good, but
right. Yeah, exactly. Well, should we wrap up on that subject?
Yeah. I'll just say, Halloween, if you want the best of the best and the worst of the worst, just watch any Halloween Havoc. Because if for whatever reason, hoo boy. Yeah.
So what are we doing next week? We didn't talk about it off there like we usually do. I forgot to
get better about that. We should talk about one of your favorite subjects, Matt.
What's that?
Hardcore wrestling.
Oh, good Lord.
No,
well, we can. I don't mind talking about it.
But here's what we're going to talk about. Guys that did it right, guys that took it too far, and what is too far in the world of hardcore wrestling? What is where you're like, yo, one of the names was brought up when I think of too far. And why? What is the appeal of hardcore wrestling?
Well, that'd be a good thing to get into because I don't understand it. So it'd be an opportunity for you to explain it to me because I don't get it.
What drives these guys to do this crap? And I'll apologize in advance. It's probably going to sound like a rehashed episode of Dark Side of the Ring, but there's no other way to do this because a lot of the guys that are top hardcore wrestlers are subjects. And I think we've kind of been building to this with people we've talked about. Just Incredible. We'll talk about one of my favorite all-time wrestlers next week, I'm sure, Mick Foley.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I do love Mick Foley.
An infamous story about the movie Beyond the Ring. That man, talk about it and talk about Mick Foley and the amount of punishment he has dealt and still deals with today because of things he's done.
Yeah.
And kind of do it as kind of a warning to all of you that think hardcore wrestling's awesome.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that sounds good. Yeah, we can do that next week. That'll be our main event.
Yeah, since I've, kind of disrobed my face a lot. My glasses are off, my hat's off.
Oh yeah.
It might be an early night for Eric.
And don't forget, of course, everyone visit our new sponsor, Imposter.ai.
Imposter.ai, and visit it, and it's out there. It's out there. He is the fake Sammy Hagar.
That's right. Promo code Jose Martinez gets you a free month.
Yup.
I should look and make sure. I wonder if that's a real website now.
Watch it.
Wait, I'm gonna
send them to like some. It's gonna send them to a Bukkake video, Matt.
Oh, good Lord. No, it's nothing.
You know what? I could see Jose being in a Bukkake video.
Sure.
I mean, he does talk about some sick things going into orifices. Maybe he's into sick things going on to him from other human bodies. Well,
he certainly wants to do something to our butts. He talks about it all the time.
Unfortunately, yes. And I'm sorry, Jose. There are websites out there where you can meet that man that is just for you.
Yes.
That will be into all of that. Your Bukkake videos, I've heard things about donkeys, and he's banned from zoos.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, it's understandable.
Banned from zoos because of things he likes to do with animals. I don't know. I don't judge. But let's just say there are worse things you can do to animals than what Michael Vick did to pit bulls. Right. And Jose probably has done them.
Yes. It's funny too, because he talks about us like we do that, because we live in not in New York City, but I think it's all projection. I think he's the one who does that with animals.
I think it's a crime in New York City to do that.
Probably not.
I know it's a crime in Iowa.
Yeah.
It's a crime in Iowa. I would guess it's a crime in New Hampshire.
I'm sure it is. I mean, I've never looked it up, but I would assume it is. Yeah.
No reason to look it up. So thanks for throwing me under that bus, Matt. I've had no reason to research this, but I'm pretty sure it's a crime in Iowa. We are a very we are not a progressive state. Let's just say that.
Right. Understood.
So and we love animals, not in that way here in Iowa. Right. We really care about animals.
Yeah. Good. Well, very good. Well, I think on that note, we'll wrap up this episode. But thank you all for joining us, everyone who joined us for the live stream, and of course, everyone who gets the show in the podcast. Of course, you can find it in your podcast platform of choice, as we do every week. And if you want to know, what's that?
Not on Facebook Live.
No, I am. No, that is true. I am banned from live streaming on Facebook until December. They will not tell me why, because they don't tell you why. I just know that I am, so that's fine. Whatevs, as I think the young people say. But on that note,
do you think that's an up and coming saying?
Whatevs, yeah. Well, I try to come across like a hep cat, not some jive turkey.
You gotta be the hip cat. Because
Yes.
I'm like the cantankerous old man on this show.
Oh, well, I'm the hep cat.
Embrace that role. You gotta be the hip happening cat.
Yes.
I gotta be the jive turkey. Not a monkey boy, but a jive turkey.
Right, yes. And we're still talking about animals. Oh, that guy.
Maybe, you know what? We should stop now before I say some stuff that I shouldn't.
Well, very good. Well, if you want to learn more about me and everything I'm up to, go to my website, mattconnerton.com. And Eric, where can people find you?
Can find me on TikTok, E-Rich319, X, ERPilchers319, and on Instagram, ePilcher617.
Very good. Very good.
On College Football Saturdays going on TikTok Live.
Oh.
And just raging over games. People find it entertaining.
Good. Yeah, doing well.
I don't get it. I'm just like, and I try to talk with everyone that tries to talk with me.
Good.
It's just like, it's a good time. I think it's one of those things that if I ever figure out how to work TikTok, I could be dangerous.
Excellent. Well, congratulations on that. Good. All right. Well, that will conclude episode 21 of Tough Bumps. Thanks, Eric.